Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my first trimester must-have video. I am officially in the second trimester, so there's quite a bit of things that I did use to survive those first 3 months, and I definitely wanted to share it with you guys in case you're in your first trimester and you're suffering and you're trying to get an idea of what you can do to kind of make you feel better or just make it through the day. This video will be helpful for you. So one of the things I did a ton to kind of help me make it through the first trimester was eat lots and lots of carbs. Anything from a plain bagel to toast to dry cereal, or most importantly, a big box of crackers. The crackers that I was pretty much eating was just like regular saltines. I didn't really care if it was name brand or not name brand, and I preferred them to have a little bit of salt. At one point I was trying out like the Ritz crackers because I felt like they have a little bit more of a flavor to them, but that did not go very well. So saltines were my best friend, and what I really liked about getting the bigger box of the saltines is that they have a bunch of them in this like plastic wrapping, so I would eat quite a few, and then I was able to just like tie the top of it so I could take it on the go. So another thing that kind of helped me make it through was gum. This is just like plain peppermint gum, because peppermint is supposed to be one of those things that can kind of help curb your nausea. And I know a lot of people personally like to have hard candies. Those worked as well, but personally I liked the gum better. Anything that is peppermint, or just anything you feel like you won't have an aversion to, I want to say, because even like just regular original chewing gum, sometimes I was able to tolerate that as well. So now that you've seen the two main things I was chewing and eating in the first trimester, which honestly is not very much, I was taking some medication this time around for my morning sickness. With my older 2 children, I kind of just decided to suffer through it, and it was mostly because I'm just not a fan of taking medication during pregnancy. And if you're pregnant, I'm pretty sure you feel the same exact way. This time around, being a mom of 3 and my daughter still had like swim lessons, and it's summer and I'm like in full mom mode, and I can't just like lay around or relax and nap. I'm way too busy. And I was like lying down on a sofa every day all day, could not even move. The moment I did move, it was only to go to the bathroom and throw up. So my doctor told me to take some Unisum. So this is the Unisum. It's actually a sleep aid, which honestly kind of threw me off, the fact that it was a sleep aid, because even if I can't fall asleep, I do not reach for a sleep aid at all. So that kind of took me by surprise, but for whatever reason, this medication really does help with your nausea and vomiting. And my doctor had me taking just a half a tablet at night, because this medication will make you drowsy. You will feel loopy. In the beginning, I did not like that as well. But at the same time, it did give me the ability to kind of make it throughout the day with the kids, to where I was still able to take them to their activities and have enough energy to still be a mom and get things done. So along with the Unisum, my doctor also told me to take a vitamin. Vitamin B6 has been known to just help with nausea, but one of the things that my doctor did tell me is that it really does take a while for it to kick in. And these are 100 milligrams, so I was only taking a half of these, because I felt like even when I was taking a vitamin, that was also making me more nauseous as well. So taking my prenatals was one of those things that I honestly was not taking my first trimester. Maybe when I first found out I was pregnant, because I was already taking a prenatal when I was trying to conceive. But once my morning sickness started, like there was no way I was able to swallow a pill or chew on like the gummy versions of the prenatal vitamins. Like just nothing was staying down. I kind of wish that I knew that the vitamin B6 took a while to kind of kick in, because when I got my positive, I would have like just started taking the B6 and kind of see how my body reacted to that in the beginning, and then maybe I wouldn't have to take the Unisum. I don't know. But if I knew that sooner, I would have loved to try just the vitamin B6 in the beginning and see if that helped me any at all. But I definitely want to say that you want to, for sure, reach out to your doctor before you take any medication, any other supplements, because at first I was super nauseous, and I was trying to do some research before calling my doctor to like see what I can take or do or drink, because I felt that bad, and I kind of forgot how bad morning sickness was, because with my 2 daughters, they're so much older, to my son Miles, who's 1. So I remember having morning sickness with them and suffering through it. But with Miles, I had like no sickness at all, and I felt pretty much okay. So I didn't have the need to take any medication. My pregnancy didn't slow me down. I felt like myself. So this time around, I got a friendly reminder what morning sickness is like and all about. So I was just trying to educate myself, and I was thinking about like sometimes when people go on boats and stuff like that, if they're nauseous, they might take like a Dramamine and things like that. But I wasn't going to run out to the store and just purchase something, you know, without discussing it with my doctor. So I'm so glad that I did, and that I wasn't just, you know, just running out to the store and just trying to get any and everything just to make myself feel better. Because some of those medications are extremely deadly. It can cause abnormalities in your pregnancy as well. So I'm so glad that I did reach out to my doctor prior. So if you're feeling super sick and you're just like, I need to figure out what to take, or if you can't get in contact with your doctor for whatever reason, do not take anything without discussing it with either your doctor or a nurse, or even going to maybe even a pharmacy. Sometimes they might give you some insight on what you can take as well. Another thing that I used a lot of in the first trimester is just plain old peppermint oil. This is the peppermint oil I got actually from Target. I can't remember how much it cost. I think it was super inexpensive. I think like $7 or so dollars, maybe even less. But peppermint oil is supposed to be another great thing to kind of use to kind of curb some of that nausea, some of that vomiting, and that just, you know, morning sickness that you experience in the beginning. And I believe the nurse I spoke to as well, she did say that you can also use other oils. I believe she said ginger is also a really great one, and a lot of people like swear by it, and they say that they see a huge difference in their morning sickness or just overall feeling crappy in the first trimester. Not only with the nausea and vomiting, but for me personally, I feel like when I have a headache, just even smelling peppermint oil is enough to kind of help that pain go away. So definitely look into what different things that you can use to kind of help with some of the symptoms that come along with your first trimester, such as headaches. As for skincare, one of the things they do tell you when you're pregnant is that you want to be mindful of the skincare and the products that you use throughout your pregnancy. Even something as simple as, you know, trying to find a good facial wash can be challenging, because there's so many different ingredients and different products that are just not safe during pregnancy. But I'm gonna tell you guys, this brand I'm getting ready to show you is my favorite. This is Belly Beauty, and it's the anti-blemish facial wash. It has lactic acid, green tea, cucumber, and it's made just for, well, not just for, you can use it even if you're not, but it is made for pregnant women, so expectant mothers, and even you can use it during postpartum. So that brand I've used with all of my pregnancies, because I feel like with the influx of hormones, your face and skin does break out, and you want to use something that is safe, doesn't have like any harsh chemicals and things like that that could potentially harm the baby. So that brand is amazing. I love the scent of their products because it's not overpowering, and in the first trimester, like, you smell everything like from a mile away, and you definitely don't want anything that's just kind of overpowering and you know, just making you feel worse than you already do if you're like me and you're experiencing tons of morning sickness. So I really, really love the product. It really does a great job, not only like cleansing my face, but you can also use that wash even as like a mask. So you basically just leave it on for like 5 minutes or so and then rinse it off. So speaking of scents, my son is 1 year old, so he's not potty trained. So changing diapers all throughout the day when you're already feeling sick and you literally smell everything under the moon, the last thing you want are scented wipes. My mother-in-law, she is amazing. Prior to me getting pregnant, she came to visit and she wanted to buy Miles a box of diapers and some wipes, and it's always so sweet of her, and I'm always so thankful that she's willing to do that. And she got these really amazing, I think they were orange scented wipes if I remember correctly, which I loved because I like the scent. Like I usually stick to more of like unscented baby products, especially things that go in the diaper area. But like every once in a while, if someone like, you know, does purchase something that is a baby product with like a scent for their diaper area, usually it smells really good, so I'm not against it. But when you're sick, it is torture. Like I will be trying to breathe through my mouth while changing his diapers. It was just terrible. And then even once I tossed the diaper and the whip away, even like put it in the bag, tied it up, tossed it out, I felt like I could still like smell it. So I actually had to run out and purchase some water wipes, guys, because it was really that bad. Like it was terrible. I personally love water wipes. I know some people don't. Personally, I love it because I felt like when he did have a really, really dirty diaper, if you know what I mean, those wipes like just get the mess like that. So though you usually don't start showing until you get closer to the second trimester, your body is still going through tons of changes. And one of the main things I experienced mostly in first trimester is lots of bloating, and that makes clothes so uncomfortable. One of the things I actually went out and purchased were maternity leggings, and these leggings are actually from H&M. I just got like a nice simple black pair, and it has that higher waistline and that lower stitching to go underneath your belly as well. And these were super comfortable. I think I only got two, one in a small and one in a medium. That way I can wear one now, and then as my belly grows and my body changes more, I have a medium on hand in case I need it. I know they also sell those bands that you can put around your waist so that way you can wear your jeans longer, but I'm the type of person where I love a super skinny jean, and especially like high-waisted ones. So I feel like I own a lot of those, so when your belly is like all bloated, it's just not comfortable. So for me, I felt like leggings were the best bet for me. But honestly, you can get whatever makes you feel comfortable in your body as your body continues to just change and allow to make room for your little baby to grow and develop. So everyone, that was my first trimester must-have video, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.